5-2 on aggregate for Ruben Amorim. He must feel a glow of satisfaction after this. Admittedly, Sociedad did take the lead. Admittedly, they went down to 10 men. But Manchester United showed character and class to come back. A hat-trick for the captain, Bruno Fernandes, 2 of them from the penalty spot. Cancelling out the penalty from Oyarzabal for Real Sociedad. And then the final icing on the cake coming from Diogo Dalot with just his second goal of the season, both of them in the Europa League. Dissatisfaction for Real Sociedad, but they were beaten by the better team. There's no doubt about that. And Bruno Fernandes can offer his consolation to a goalkeeper beaten 4 times. While Onana just let the one in. Where is the match ball for the man who got the hat-trick? Because he certainly deserves it. Man of the match, Bruno Fernandes. So it's Manchester United who go on, and it's Real Sociedad who are eliminated. Final score of the night, Manchester United 4, Real Sociedad 1. On aggregate, they're through by 5 goals to 2.
Thanks, George. Yes, a positive night for Manchester United, and the fans will be happy with that one. Neil and Richard joining me here in studio. Neil, a good night for Man United.
Oh, terrific. Absolutely comprehensive performance. I think they deserved the 4 goals. You know, we were watching the game for long periods and they hadn't scored from open play other than the 2 penalties, but, you know, they kept off a fine performance with the late goals from Fernandes and Dalot. And I thought defensively they were excellent. You know, Onana didn't have a lot to do. We can maybe pick the bones out of Real Sociedad's performance, but, you know, they've had a lot of negativity this year, Man United, but let's give them credit where it's due. They played really, real well tonight, under a lot of pressure going into the game. Yeah,
it is nice to see a performance like that, Richard, and as I mentioned, the fans, it'll mean a lot to them to have a night like that on Old Trafford.
Yeah, it was enjoyable performance. It was enjoyable to see the players running around and look like they're having fun. I mean, there was a couple in the first half when Garnacho closed people down and he celebrated closing it down, and he celebrated just doing what Man United fans have been asking them to do, just doing the basics, and they got the rewards. I thought they fully deserved to win the game. Could have even won it by more, but it was a really good performance, and sort of the whole European campaign have been waiting for that performance from Man United to go and make a stamp and say, listen, we're here to win this tournament. Tonight they looked like a team that has a real good opportunity now to go and push on and win this trophy, which would be a massive thing for them to try and get that Champions League place for next year.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely massive. It's crucial, really, for the club, Neil.
Yeah, it's crucial, you know, because there's Champions League place at stake, and obviously it's a big tournament, big trophy to win. Still think they've got work to do, you know, a lot of work to do, because they're going to come up against better opponents as the competition progresses. But you can only work on what's in front of you on the night, and I thought obviously we talk a lot about the formation, the 3-4-3. It worked very well. There was good balance in the back 3. I thought Casemiro was terrific tonight. Absolutely terrific, and Fernandes, you know, came up with the 3 goals. You would worry where would it be without his goals sometimes, because the only criticism I would have is the front 3 still aren't efficient enough, functioning as well as they could be with the amount of possession that the rest of the team gives them tonight.
Yeah, they're sort of reliant on Bruno Fernandes, and Højlund, unfortunately, Richard, it didn't happen for him again tonight.
No, it didn't. It looked like they were trying to set him up at times just to get a shot away, but he just, I don't know, he's just no confidence at all at the moment, and it's going to have to be a goal that just goes in off his bum or off his knee or something like that, which changes his look, because every time he sets himself he just doesn't seem right. But you've got to give him a credit, because he runs his socks off for the team. He never stops working hard, and he occupied the 2 centre-halves for Sociedad all night. But it was really good, and I mean, Real Sociedad were really, really poor. But that was the first time I've seen with Ruben Amorim's Man United that they've sort of patterns of play that you recognise, and that you look like you're trying to build a team and you've got some sort of philosophy or style of play that you want to go to. They actually looked like they were doing stuff that they've probably done on the training ground before. And again, it falls down a little bit at that front 3, but there's really promising signs.
But they were creating the chances, yeah. That was the thing. There was a verve about them, and you're right, the build-up play was excellent. They just needed to be more clinical in front of the goal at times.
Yeah, they'll definitely be happy with that performance.